to show you how to play Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations. If you want the letter notes for that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. I think we'll start with the right hand melody on this so that you get the melody right away. It's in the key of C and it starts on a C. C, A, G, F, E, E. And then there's the backup singers that repeat it. F, E, E. And then we've got F, F, E, D, E, 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 D, C, D, D, C. Now the first time, the melody really goes D, C, C. But the first time he sings it D, C, D. And then the backup sing D, C, C. So you can play that if you want. D, C, D, 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 D. Then we've got, or you can just play it D, C, C both times. I think I played D, C, C both times, but he sings D, C, D. And the backup sing D, C, C. Then we've got C, F, 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 E, D, C, F, E, E. And backups F, E, E. E, F, F, E, D, E, 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 D, C, C, D, C, 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 F, 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 E. See, now the second time he sings that, it's the same way. D, C, C, D, C, 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 F, 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 E, E, F, G. Backups E, F, G. Then E, F, G, A, G, F, E, E, F, 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 E, D, D. Those are triplets right there. One triplet, two triplet, right there. D. And then he kind of vocalizes a turn in. He vocalizes a turn. All I play is D, E, D, C. So I start on D, turn it up, turn it down to C. C, F, E, F, E, E, D, 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 C, B, D, C. And then we've got a interlude there, and he comes in right on top of that. I'll be over at 10, right there. So you've got G, 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 A, C, D, 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 C, 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 A, C, E, E, D, C, D, A, A. And then the backup sing E, F, G. Now they're on top of, he comes in on top of that. He comes in on top of that G. So what I do, I can't play both the lines there, so I just hold that G a little bit and come back in. Then we come back in with the melody, G, G, A, C, D, 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 C, 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 A, C, E, E, D, C, D, A, A. And then this backup is by, or this is by itself, this hey, hey, hey. A, C, D, F, D, F, D, F, D, G. Again, E, F, G, 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 E, G, E, G, 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 F, E, F, G, A. And once again, that backup, they come in on top of it, so I just hold it. F, G, A, F, 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 E, D, F sharp. He goes to D major there, so that F sharp comes in. F sharp, then triplets. F sharp, E, F sharp, G. And then for those oohs, it's A, E, G, A, E, G. And then we're back into that chorus again. So there you have the melody and pretty much what's going on in the melody. Now let's get the introduction. You got C, 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 E, 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 F, 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 G, 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 G. Then the right hand comes in C and F, C and F, C and E. Then we go to G and F, and G and F, G and E, G and D. So we play that. Then we go to an A and a D right there. And then now I'm going to slow it down. So you got a C in the bass. D, E, F in the bass. So the melody comes in on top of that G, 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 and you'll just have to synchronize your hands there. We've got that. So here's how it goes slowly. Let me slow it down even more. See, this C goes with the C and the F. Then down to the E. So you got E, G. So actually like an E9 chord. That's the way the harmony we're getting there. And I play that E twice. So when we go to the A and the D, we go to the F in the left hand. I'll up the tempo. It's going to sound about like this. So what you've got there in the bass, you've got C, C, E, F, 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 G, G, then it just repeats. Now if it's hard for you to synchronize that with the right hand, you can do it a couple of ways. You can skip the backups if you want to and just go. Or you can play the backups and just play a single note in the bass. So you go. So you can work that out on your own and just make it happen. If you need to slow it down, it's going to sound like this. And then we're into the verse. Now, it isn't easy to get all of those rhythms together because you've got this going on, and then that. And the other thing that I like to do is if you do play the backup singers, soften the backup singers up just a little bit. So just soften the backup singers just a little bit softer. Time I don't even try to play that together with that backup right there because the C comes in after the G. The C sounds best if it comes in after the G, and I don't have enough time to get it. Doesn't sound right if I try to do that, so I just play straight C's right there. When you get that A flat right there, the A flat turns it into an F minor. You get that F minor sound. See, we've got an F chord with the A in the bass. And we go there and it turns it into a minor with the D up there. So you kind of got that sound. So you could have a D diminished in there with the C, but with the C it sounds like a note. Okay, so you've got an F minor sound that comes in there. That D is like a suspension that resolves to the C. So it isn't the chord isn't really based off of the D. It's based off the F. And it resolves to the C right there. So you got an F minor sound, and then we go on with it. Now right here you hit the D, C, and hit an F with it. Wait for it and then walk it down. And then I come back with my right hand because it's going into the melody. Now for the verse, the bass is just going to be C, G, B flat, F, C, 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 F. And so let's go slowly with it. That's what I I do there, to get that backup, I can't play that and the melody at the same time. Then just come right back in with the melody. Now here, it's really nice because you've got the bass going on down and the singers are going up. So it's a contrary motion. Now when you go that F, E, D, then you come up to a G, then it walks down G, F, E, then it comes up a fourth again, up to the A. So you're going down to the D, you come up a fourth to the G, G, F, E, then up a fourth to the A, G, F, it walks down. So you can see you're walking down, G, walking down, A, walking down, and then we go to this D major. And when you hit the bass right there, you're going to go da 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 da. And I'm kind of simulating the drums there because they've got those drums that go through. So I'm giving you that percussive effect right there. Let's go from the beginning of the verse so that you can see all of that with those backup singers in there. Right there, you suspend, hold the G through those right there, A, E, G, then pop. Hit that. Now you can either hit it and get off it, or you can hit and hold it through the melody. So it works there. Really nicely, and you can do it, it's personal preference there. Or we're back into the reprise of the chorus. Back into the verse. The second verse is just the same as that first verse, but the rhythms are just a little bit different to paint the words. Instead of going down to that F right there, we end with an A minor. So this last time through that chorus reprise going into the tag, watch it, you do the same thing. Right here you go to an A. Instead of going to that F, F, you turn up to the A and just play a C, A, hold it. So you got a unison A, which becomes the 5 of D. And it's going to lead us right into the D there, but what they do is they go to a vocals with this beat. And by that time we're already in the key of D. And then they start a fade. So the piece ends with a fade right here. And the way I'm going to simulate that fade is I start it off strong and then I just fade it down. And then I put a little tag ending. They just fade it out, but I put a little tag ending on there. So we got, when you hit this B, you're already in the key of D. See, we got, you'll see an A7 would lead us to D. So we're using that common tone A, and we're coming out of an A minor to the D, to the chord of D right there. But the reason we've got that A minor is because we got a C without a C sharp. And then we go right up to a B. So right there, your C tonality has been destroyed. And we, in that B, then start to fade it. Now your left hand there is going to be, it's just going to be one step up from what we were before. We're going to be C, D, C, B, B flat. Okay. Before we were C, B flat, A flat. Now we're going to be up one. So we've got the same intervallic structure, but we're just taking it all the way up a step. D, C, B, B flat, and then we're going to go back up to a D, to the A, and end with a G, F sharp, E, D and A. So we're going to go G, F sharp, E, D and A, ends in the key of D right there. Here, instead of turning with that D, C, you're going to turn E, F sharp, E, D. I'm not going to get fancy with the left hand. All I'm going to just do is sustain the D and sustain the A. Now you've got, I better give you those notes. D, G, F sharp, E, E, then E, D, C sharp, E, D. See, the key of D has two sharps in it. F sharp, C sharp, and we've got them both in that last line. D, G, F sharp, E, E, D, C sharp, E, D. So it'll sound like this. There you have it, Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations. I hope you enjoy playing it.